Hi everybody, good afternoon. Today we're making my family's Bolognese pasta recipe. It's quick, easy, and should be done in an hour or less.
Motion detected at garage.
So after cooking for about 5 minutes, the meat is fully cooked, so now we're gonna drain it. First, we're gonna put a generous amount of olive oil and slowly start to heat up our pan. I'm gonna give that a minute or two. Then we're gonna add in our onion and garlic. We're gonna let that simmer for a few minutes until that onion starts to turn translucent. After a little bit, we're gonna add some bay leaves as well to simmer with them. So about 5 minutes have passed, everything's cooked already. So now we're gonna add the ground beef. We're gonna add some of the Kinder seasoning as well. I'm gonna give that a really good mix. And we're gonna simmer that for about a minute or two. At the same time, we're gonna prepare our water to boil for the pasta. I like to put a little bit of olive oil in it. And then add a little bit of salt as well. And now I've got our little diced tomatoes. I like to simmer them a little bit with the meat and the garlic and onion. So we're gonna give that about a minute or two as well. Next I'm gonna add my base. So it's my favorite traditional passata. It's nice and thick, so you're gonna have a nice thick sauce. Now we're gonna follow it up with our crushed tomatoes with basil. We're making a nice big pot of sauce. And then we're gonna finish it up with our red roll tomato sauce as well. Now at this point, you can take the remaining seasonings. So our red pepper and kinders, we're gonna put that in there. And we're also gonna put some of our fresh basil that's lightly sliced as well. Now from this point on, you're gonna let this simmer and we're gonna start focusing on the pasta. So next we're gonna start prepping our Parmesan for on top later. So I always like to get the whole Parmesan block. I don't like to get the pre-shredded. I don't like the fillers, and I like to know exactly what it is that I'm eating. So I got this automatic shredder off Amazon. It makes it so much easier. It does everything for me, all the hard labor. Now that the pot has come to a rolling boil, we're gonna start putting in our rigatoni. So I usually put in 2 whole boxes if I want it for lunch and dinner. But since we're only having it for dinner, most likely, I'm just gonna do a box and a half. We love our pasta. Give that a good mix. And now I like to usually let it boil for about, I'd say 10 to 11 minutes at least. I don't like it overcooked because I like to cook it a little bit in the sauce as well, so it really absorbs the flavor. It's important for it to be al dente, so you want to have that texture in between your teeth. You don't want it too overdone, and you also don't want it too hard as well. But everybody cooks it to their own preference. So now our sauce has been simmering for a bit. You can start to see it thicken. And then once the pasta's cooked, or almost there, we're gonna mix it all together and let it cook some more. We're just gonna give it a little stir. It's almost done. You can see it start to get a little bit softer. So now that the pasta is done, we're gonna go ahead and drain it. Large stock pot that I have, and then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take our sauce and mix it together. Okay, we gotta go slowly here. Oh. Oh. Make sure we clean that pot. we're gonna go ahead and mix. Now at the same time, we're gonna put this on low heat. And now we're gonna finish cooking the pasta in the sauce for about another 2 to 3 minutes. That everything's ready, we're gonna go ahead and plate. So we're gonna start off with a nice heaping scoop. And like I said before, this really takes no time at all. It's really good for the weekdays. And then we're gonna add a little bit of Parmesan on top. And there you have it.